are set to meet in Trinidad and Tobago tomorrow. Prime Minister of St. Vincent and the Grenadines, Ralph Gonsalves, is spearheading the latest effort to address the crisis. The president of the WICB, Dave Cameron, the players' spokesperson, Dwayne Bravo, and their legal counsel, Ralph Thorne QC, will be among those at the gathering. While speaking to CBC Sports this evening, Thorne says he's hopeful that some progress could be made coming out of tomorrow's meeting, although he doesn't expect the matter to be resolved entirely.
First of all, I'd like to express indebtedness on behalf of the players that I represent to the Honourable Prime Minister of St. Vincent and the Grenadines, Dr. Ralph Gonsalves, who has intervened in this matter in his own way, and he's really the one facilitating this meeting in Trinidad. I think we've all reached the point now where the parties recognize that we're at the stage where we can say that the hurly-burly is done and that we need to seriously find resolution to this major crisis in West Indies cricket. We need to appreciate that this crisis can only be resolved if we re-establish these vital and important partnerships in West Indies cricket. So I look forward to the meeting, and I think the entire Caribbean is looking forward to the resolution of this crisis. So we have a mandate that is serious, and it is a mandate that we must approach recognizing the common interests that we share. I would say that we need to cross several bridges, and I'm hoping that we cross one of the larger bridges tomorrow.
Well, Barbados' #1 junior table tennis player Tyrese Knight led by example today in the boys singles section at the ongoing World Cadet Challenge at the Wilde Gymnasium. Knight was the only standout performance up to news time, as most of the national under-15 competitors struggled early on.
Tough start for Barbados in the singles competition in both the girls and boys sections. Giselle Griffith, Kennedy King, Erica Banfield and Janae Lewis losing their two opening matchups. On the boys' side, Jelani Miller, Marcus Smith and Ramon Jackman were also unsuccessful in the opening rounds. The Bajans definitely needing something to lift their spirits. Group 6, Tyrese Knight hoping to bounce back from his opening loss to Juan Lithu of Latin America. And Knight in yellow out to an early lead and holding his own, this time against Michael Tran of USA. And Knight showing good application to the task at hand, hoping for a place in the next round. At this point, tied at 9-all in the first set, and Tran forcing his way back into the contest. They matched each other point for point until Knight closed out the first set 14-12. In the second, Knight up 6-3. But a lapse in concentration, handing Tran the set 11-8. Tran on the comeback trail and sensing a chink in Knight's armor. And the third, Knight went back to plan A, mixing attack with some patience in the rallies. He was up 7-1. Knight showing his potential, winning the third 11-3. So the next question, can he close it out in the fourth? Well, Tran said no way, racing to a 5-1 lead. Knight committing too many errors, and eventually Tran forced the fifth and decisive set, winning the fourth 11-1. Well, lots for Knight to think about with coach Trevor Farley. And whatever was said seemed to resonate with Knight, fighting tooth and nail with Tran. Knight up 5-2. And as they switch sides now, Knight eyes wide open and giving the small support group something to cheer about. Then this beauty of a forearm winner had them in stitches. They don't come any better. Knight leading 8-2. But don't write off the baby-faced assassin in Tran. Give him an A for effort. Knight panicking now, and Tran within striking distance. It's 9-7, but that's as far as it got. And Knight put the match to bed, claiming the fifth set and the encounter at 11-7. Well done indeed.
Well, Knight was scheduled to take on Gerrit Engerman of Germany this evening, with a spot in tomorrow's knockout round at stake. Well, one of the biggest paydays in road tennis history will be up for grabs when the 2014 Massey United Insurance Clash of the Titans serves off next weekend. Barbados' top road tennis players are expected to pull out all the stops with a grand prize of $12,000 going to the eventual champion. Dale Clark, CEO of the Professional Road Tennis Association, says the tournament, which is now in its second year, continues to grow, with more players competing this time around.
We had 32, and now we have opened up to 64 players this year in the male section. And we still have the under committee one. That's our developmental phase of the tournament. So the juniors are going to be partnering with us again this year. And we have invited female players, so we are expanding the tournament. Each year, we are looking to make the tournament bigger and better, so we're getting more divisions. For the first time in road tennis history, we have a comprehensive ranking system. We're the top 45 players that played in the last Clash of the Titans and the Monarchs tournament. They have been ranked. We have applied the ATP ranking system to it.
Well, the format of this year's tournament remains the same. Lose and you're out. Anthony Blackdog Richards will be making a return to the road tennis scene, looking to challenge the defending champion Mark Venom Griffith and the #2 seed Anton Daniel, who won the recent Monarchs of the road tennis title.
I do feel increased pressure. Honestly, road tennis, to some, it may be like a small sport for now, and as you see, it's evolving. For me personally, it takes a lot out of me. I have to train hard, and sometimes a lot of sleepless nights. For Black Dog, me, myself, being a younger player in the sport, only having 6 years being involved, I have never seen Black Dog play before. So seeing him play now would be a pleasure and honor to have him participating in the United Massey tournament as well. As the defending champion and Anton, the rivalry between us, it's good for the sport, and it helps to bring out the crowd and the spectators as well.
We have a lot of good tennis players in Barbados. They are very good. So it's no telling you we win all the time, but on the court, they know that I mean war. You have to bring your A game to beat me on that court. You bring it, you win.
Simple indeed. Well, Clash of the Titans serves off on November 9th at the Villages at Coverley at 7:30 p.m. The finals are set for Independence Day at the Ranch on Spring Garden and will be broadcast live to a regional audience via the CMC. Barbadian cycling coaches are currently undergoing a Level 1 coaching clinic at the National Stadium. Scott Bergdegen, a Level 4 coach of 15 years experience from England, is in Barbados conducting the course. 17 participants signed up for the 9-day course that will be followed by a Level 2 certificate next year. Well, on another note, BMX has been rebranded the Youth Development Program.